how do you get them to come and grow with you? One of the simplest ways is simply to ask. Ask and you shall receive. And this study indicates that about 50% of the people will respond positively. If you ask them to join your email list, they will say yes if you tell them what they're going to get and how often. So if you say, I'm going to send an email once a month with the events that I'm planning in my social media calendar, with the wedding tips that I have, with the real estate, with the jewelry that I'm doing, any of the things that you specialize in, if you can tell them exactly what benefit it is for them and how often they're going to get it, they quickly on the spot can make a decision to say, yep, you can have my email, or no, thank you, I'm not interested. Sometimes they'll say yes and then they won't stick with it. They'll unsubscribe. That's okay, it's a choice. We want them to be able to do that. But it's easy to get them if you'll ask. Some of the ways that you can get that information, there's about 6 ways here that I encourage you to use to get the information. The first way is on your website or your blog. Make sure you have a link that people can click on to join your email list. When you use an email service provider, they give you that code already written for you, and when someone clicks that link, a form comes up, they can put in their name and their email address, and that information automatically goes right into your account, into your contact list. So you don't have to do anything. They just click the link because they found it on the website and they liked your website so much that they decided that they wanted to join your list. Yahoo! You didn't even have to do anything. You were sleeping and it happened. So that's a great way. Facebook. How many people have a Facebook business page? Okay, good. On your Facebook business page, add this Join My Mailing List tab. It's a feature that you can add right out of your Constant Contact account if you have one. If you're using another service, look for their app that adds it. It's a third-party app that joins it over to Facebook. So when people are looking at your Facebook page, Facebook doesn't provide email addresses, but you can capture them with a tool like this. How about on your business card? Are you letting people know on your business card that you're on Facebook, that you've got an email sign up? Maybe you want to tell them here when you're passing out your business card. When you're doing your email marketing, make sure that you're including links, and you say, well, why would I include a link in my email that tells people to join my list? They're already on my list, they got my email, so they can forward it to somebody else. And when that email gets forwarded, and if it's remarkable, it will, then those people can all join your list, because we want this to go further than the place where we first started. We want our circle to grow. Business cards. And whenever you're engaging in a networking event like this, when you have an opportunity to network, and actually we're going to take about 2 minutes, and I'm going to ask you in a couple minutes to get up out of your chair, go find someone in the room, and exchange business cards with someone in the room. Now that doesn't mean that you can add them to your email list just because you exchanged a business card. If you can ask somebody, would you like to join my email list? I'm going to send, what are you going to send and how often? And if they say yes, then write yes on the business card. It is implied, if I give you my business card, I've implied that you can email me. But you can take it one step further and simply ask. And when you ask people and you get permission and they understand what they're going to get, they're more likely to do that. So please, when you do go to a business meeting and if you're exchanging information with someone, please don't just pass a business card and go around the room and pass out business cards. If it's not annoying to you, it's certainly annoying to many people. It's annoying to me, I know. I want to get to know somebody and decide if I even want that business card. Is there anything in common that I'm going to do? Like, am I going to refer this person or do business with them? I don't know that until I know a little bit more about you. So if we can all change that kind of perspective, and that we want to build relationships, we want to get to know people, it makes interacting on a networking level a really positive and pleasant experience. And there's another one that'll come up. I haven't heard it yet, but it does come up. Should I buy a list? Somebody on the internet selling pre-qualified, verified, great email addresses. Every one of them is a solid, good email address. It's only $200 and I can buy 10,000 email addresses, and that's really going to launch my career and get me communicating with people. What's your thought? Is that a good idea?
No.
No, because those people don't know you. And when you land in their inbox, A, they're not going to read it because it's nobody that they know. We'll talk in a few minutes about how you decipher which emails you will open and what you're looking for generally. So buying a list isn't a great idea. Getting a permission-based email address from someone that you have met that's interested in what you do or has referred to you, that's a great lead. And the leads that you collect for your contact list are one of the most valuable assets you have as a business owner. Contacts, people that you do business with. So you don't want to share those with another business. You don't want to sell those. You want to professionally send messages to those and make those people really happy with what you have to share. So some of the ways that you can expand your list built into your email service provider. The first one is a text to join. This is right under your sign up tools inside Constant Contact. And if you're going to work at a trade fair or somewhere where you're going to have a booth, this is a great one because you can have this sign out, and as people are walking by, they simply text in on their smartphone and join your email list, and it goes right into your contact list without you having to decipher it on a piece of paper and writing it down and figuring out what they put there. QR codes, anybody using a QR code or anybody? They were really hot a couple years ago. They're waning a little bit, but they're still available, and one is inside your Constant Contact account. You can set that up easily enough as well. The other is on your website, a form can be designed. It's already available. There's templates for it in your email service provider. They can put this right at the top of your website on every page. So as people are cruising along, if they want to provide an email address and get something in return, let them do that, but I wouldn't recommend blocking visibility to the things you want to show them by requiring it. The more you require from them when you collect information, the less you're going to get. So if you just ask for a name and an email, you're likely to get that. If you're trying to do market research at this point and get their name and their email and their company and when they started their business and all those details, you're probably not going to get it because you don't have a relationship with them yet. You're just getting to know them, so they're not so willing to just give information away freely. And that's probably a good idea. The other thing is, don't maybe collect it right at the join, but collect it later. Send them a welcome email, and in that welcome email, ask for more. In the next emails, do an autoresponder, which says, I'm going to send you a welcome email as soon as you join, and then after that, have a series of emails that go out, and as you start developing the relationship, then you can work some more.
And are there any stats on the QR code?
That they were hugely popular for about 6 months to a year, and it's waning, and it comes back, and then it wanes. And I think the only issue with the QR code that I've seen is that there isn't a free app that comes automatically on your smartphone. You have to put that app on there. And some people don't take that step, so therefore they don't know how to scan a QR code, and that's what's blocking them. If they can, if you can show them how to do it, it comes pretty easily because it's pretty automatic. All right, mobile apps are great. There's a lot of great mobile apps that can collect information. iCapture is one, Constant Contact has one that you can capture right when you're standing there and turn around your tablet or your smartphone and have somebody just type in their email and name so that it automatically goes in. So it all comes back to making those connections, building those relationships, getting your message started with that core circle and then spreading it out, amplifying it across the channels so that you can get it